makes his first shot of the game.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game. And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Wiggins outside. They set the screen. Jeffries the pass to Rubio. Jeffries dishes to Muhammad. That's good. Muhammad's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Three-pointer. And again, the basket from T. T's got 7 points.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And Rubio kicks to Jeffries. Fast break, here they come. Here's T.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Now here's Gobert. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And Butler gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Muhammad. They set the screen to the wing on the left. Rubio with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The lead pushed to double digits. 12 points for Freak.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Muhammad. Picked him clean. Here's T. Kicks to Gobert. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was getting their offense to run through T. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Passes it to Wiggins. They set the pick. High, arcing shot, and that one's good.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Releases. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rubio outside. He dishes it to Muhammad. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Muhammad's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Dishes to Gasol. Drops in the layup for two.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wiggins passes to Rubio. Soft touch off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 1:10 left in the first quarter. The shot's good from T.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closer. Towns dishes to Rubio. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Wiggins. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's good. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Gasol a screen. T the pass to Butler. Here's T. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 22 points for Freak.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. "12 seconds left to play in the first. Poked loose. He's all alone. And a double-digit lead on the... And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark. Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The big man are Gibson and Noah. T is out there with Brooks, and it's Turner in at the small forward. That's the five out there for the Bulls.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 61 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested.
Where did that come from? Beautiful.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Aaron Brooks. Towns. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Joakim Noah. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw good from Pekovic. Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Muhammad's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 20. At the elbow, it's Noah. And the pass to T. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. That's 36 points for Freak.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach grew up.
From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Levine. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Jeffries is checked in.
Out of bounds. T-Wolves ball. Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Muhammad kicks to Towns. Rebound by T. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. T's got 42 in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Muhammad kicks to Levine. 4 on the clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Portis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Another steal. And here's the break. Here's Butler. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
The jump hook pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Towns has got his first points in this one. Jacks up a 3. Muhammad grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Johnson wide open. He fired. And he gets it to go. Towns has got his second bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Bulls.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Some changes for Chicago. Gobert, he's checked in for Noah. And Pau Gasol subbed in for Portis. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. T covered by Rubio. Stolen by Rubio. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Butler. Muhammad with the steal. Johnson attacking. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls leading by 21. Gobert dishes to Gasol. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Jeffries the pass to Muhammad. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Taj Gibson's check. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with it. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.